I never fucketh drain, I never fucketh weak. Now you got to go way closer.
Okay, well.
Closer.
Surely we're back.
Closer. Surely we're back.
Shall I start it?
Yeah.
Do you want to start it?
No,
I'll start it.
Welcome back to episode 3 of...
Is that it?
Yeah.
We do so much as well. We're only on episode 3.
Of the Lonely Boy Hours.
Oh.
My mouth's well dry. My lips keep getting stuck above my tongue.
Suarez.
Yeah.
Suarez.
Tongue? Teeth. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Lonely Boy Hours. So, we promised in the last one to upload more.
They understood. We were going on holiday, we said.
Yeah, well, I wanted to explain a bit about why. Because we would have stuck to it. We would have uploaded more by now.
Mm-hmm.
But we got back from holiday and I was very ill. We got back on a Monday and I was very ill on the Wednesday. So we didn't film that week from Wednesday till whatever.
Was it Wednesday again? It was Wednesday. We filmed on Wednesday.
Or Friday. No, we filmed on a Friday.
Oh, damn.
I don't know. But yeah, and then I got a cut on my leg and then that got infected. So basically, since I got back from holiday until about... Well, it's still infected. I think it's fine now. Actually, I've been on penicillin all week. Basically, since we got back on July 4th until now, I just haven't been healthy.
No, you haven't.
16 days after we promised them we'd upload loads. I think we've literally done one a month.
Plus, it's been so hot. Have we actually done one a month?
I think so.
No, but we've been posting on YouTube as well. We've
One
posted
a month
vlogs.
as well.
No, but we've posted 4 vlogs.
2 vlogs.
2 vlogs and 2 podcasts.
Yeah.
4 content.
In the space of 2 months. So 2 videos.
2
You're getting one of each a month.
You're getting 2 on
terrible.
TikTok. Yeah, but the thing is, it is hard, like, for us to
Get together.
And
Yeah,
do it.
so that's a nice segue. Matt's got a new job, everyone.
Where I got one. My old job got dispatched. No, disbanded.
Yeah.
Because of the whole war conflict. So I got a new job.
Yep.
And I love it. I'm almost certain.
Mama said. You're almost certain.
I'm almost certain they watch this. So, hello, work.
Hello there. That's like, have you seen that clip of James May?
Yeah.
With the
Hello.
models? Hello. Dropping a loose game. Are you allowed to say where you work, or just not? No, you don't want to say it.
I don't want to say where I work now.
But yeah, he's got a nice job.
It's good.
Doing it from home.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it's 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So.
Which is like every other job.
No, mine's not.
Yeah, but you're self-employed.
Kind of. Yeah, I am. But basically, filming is just getting harder and harder and harder.
But and as well, like, it's very hot.
It has been the hottest ever.
40 degrees. Crazy. That is nuts.
Unheard of. And non-Brits laugh at us for saying, like, British heat is different. It is different.
I work with 2... I was in a call with 2 Americans, and one of them's coming to England, and the American that's already in England was trying to describe the weather to the American. So she was like, oh, they're using Fahrenheit. So they were like, oh, 80 in America feels like 100 here. So 100 here feels like mega hot, like unheard of. Yeah, he was just like, it's just not nice. Like,
it's not
humid. Nice. On the coast, though, it wasn't that hot. In Bournemouth, it was only like 30.
Nah.
Yeah.
Up north, it was colder.
Yeah, like, people at the beach were like, it's hot, but it's not that hot.
Well, it's because there's wind chill.
Yeah, that must have been something to do with it. But here was disgusting.
I remember filming the second pod. I mean, there hasn't been one in between, so I should remember it. But that was really hot. They were like 30 and we were like, oh, I'm sticking to the chair. This is unbearable. And then they come along and it's 40 degrees.
Yeah, that is mental. I remember seeing that on my phone, like, at the bottom. It's like 40. What?
I'm pretty sure it rained as well whilst we were in Spain. Like, it rained here.
Yeah, my parents said it was terrible weather.
Yeah.
They didn't get the sofa out or anything. They just... Like,
that has no context to anyone.
They put pillows.
Yeah.
So they were
but if you don't know, you have a. They didn't get they just picked the sofa up from inside and move it outside. They didn't bring the sofa with them.
Yeah, they didn't bring it.
Didn't take it on a walk. But that's why we took ages. Now, I really want to make a promise that we're going to upload more.
We will.
I know, but I don't want to say it.
No, if we say it, then it holds accountability.
We said it in the second one, and then I got ill.
Yeah, but
these.
These things happen.
unforeseen situations.
They understand. They know that health is wealth on this podcast. This is the new Andrew Tate podcast.
No, it's not. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Talking of Andrew Tate, disturbing comments. I keep... Why am I fucking stuttering? I keep seeing... In Tate We Trust. That is like such a cult thing to say.
They love him.
It's crazy.
They love him. His Hustlers University.
Yeah. That reeks in a lot of money for him.
Yeah, 4.5 mil, I think. Which is nuts.
That is
we should start one.
Yeah. Bustlers Uni.
Bustlers Booniversary. We should start some kind of cult though, where you have to pay us you have to pay us $5 a month, and we'll provide you
with nothing.
With an extra half a podcast a month. Have you seen those TikToks where it's like trade deal?
Yeah.
You give me money, I give you 10 minutes extra.
I receive likes, you receive ratio.
Yeah.
Oh, talking of extra, Baz Luhrmann said that he's made a 4-hour Elvis film.
Yeah.
And he says he wants to release it, but he doesn't know when or how he can do it.
Yeah.
But he's made a 4-hour version.
Director's cut.
Yeah, he said he actually loved it as well.
I need to go and see the normal one. You saw it and cried, no?
Yeah, the ending. Oh my god, man. That film is special.
Yeah.
It really is. Like a film that can like get you into your emotions like that is amazing. It's such a sad story. It really is. And like you don't really know anything about Elvis.
Not much.
Man, sad.
Will I still enjoy it if I'm not as invested in Elvis as a person?
Yeah, you will.
Okay,
Have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
Do you like Queen?
Yeah, I love Queen.
Okay. Do you love Elvis's music?
Not really.
Really?
I just never have listened to it much. Like, I know all the main ones, but it's not like I have a playlist with Elvis in it.
The only things you need to know is that his manager
is a knobhead.
Is like just a prick.
Yeah.
And that like just genuinely only cares about money. I would say if you didn't know, have you heard of Comeback 68?
No.
So like Elvis went away and just didn't do any live performances for 7 years, and then he did this big comeback of 68. And I'd say if you didn't know that, you'd be a bit like, what's going on here? Because it's like a 1-hour special on MTV called Comeback of 68, and he does like crazy things in it. So if you didn't know that,
I'll research a little bit. Can you pass me tissues, please?
Of course.
They're under the fucking...
What, these?
Yeah, under the tubey grip. Not the box. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Why did you cry though? Just because it's about his life? It's very sad. Did his life end very sadly? I know he died on the toilet. Did they show that in the film?
No,
no spoilers.
I don't want to say it, but it is like the ending scene will just... Oh man, there was a row of ladies in the front, and they were crying their eyes out. Like one of them, like when the credits came on, the lights came on, she was just like pouring her eyes out. And I went with my grandparents, so I wanted to feel tough.
You went with both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And no, not as in like my nan and my granddad, not both.
No, I saw your story of you and your nan.
Nan. But I was trying not to cry as much, but I reckon if I was just on my own, I would just cry my eyes out. It really is a sad story.
Before Elvis, what was the last film you've cried at in the cinema? Did you cry at James Bond?
No.
I did.
In the cinema?
Well, probably not for ages.
No, I haven't really.
Until last year, or I don't know if you did, but I never went to the cinema for like 6 years. I just took a hiatus.
I went to the cinema, but not frequently, and then COVID happened, so you just didn't go at all. But a film that will always make me cry, my eyes out like a little bitch.
I know what you're going to say.
Is Click.
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
That is like, that touches something else. Jesus.
You fucking the way it just fall into my hand.
No, that is a sad film. Click's a sad film. I'm trying to think a film that's made me cry in a cinema, but I can't really think of one.
Venom 2. Let there be tears.
Let there be tears.
When Eminem started playing. Now you see me standing.
I've told you this before. The first 30 minutes of Elvis, I went into the cinema with such high expectations of the film. I was actually really disappointed with how it all went together. Yeah. The editing was good and everything, but like it shows his background, and it's just rushed. And I feel like it didn't do it justice.
Well, I feel like, how long was it? 2.5 hours, isn't it?
It's a long film, yeah. It didn't feel like 2.5 hours.
But it should. When you're doing How do you say it? Is it a biopic or a biopic?
I say biopic.
Okay, well, when you do a biopic of someone's life, 2.5 hours for someone like Elvis,
Yeah.
that might be a long film, but you need...
Yeah, that is true.
You're better off doing... Obviously, they do films because it makes money, box office.
Yeah.
You're better off doing a series.
Yeah, that is true.
Like 3 seasons of Elvis's life would show everything better than one film that's 2.5. But I mean, they do films because it's bigger market.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's such a good point. Like his childhood up to when he was like, I don't know, like 21 or whatever is obviously 21 years. And then
they have
like,
to put it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, I didn't even think about
that. They just have to pick the key.
I'm thinking of it as like a film. Like it's just fiction.
Yeah.
But this
is his life.
This is his life. It's amazing. Austin Butler is going to get an Oscar.
Do you think?
I think he will. The dedication to that role as well is like incredible. And like I see the comments saying he just like Spawn was like a C-list celebrity, Disney, Nickelodeon or whatever. And now he's took on this role and it's nuts.
Well, he was dating Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah, so he was pretty well known, but that like different to be known for who you're dating rather than...
Yeah.
I can't remember... I saw him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You haven't seen that yet, have you?
No,
Tarantino.
I really want to see that.
He plays... Can't remember who. Like the one from Texas. Charlie Tex, I think. One of the murderers in real life. And he plays him pretty well. But that wasn't like a big role. He probably had 5 minutes screen time.
Yeah.
But Elvis is nuts.
Great film.
Sorry. So.
How are we going to transition to the holiday?
Like you just did it. You just did it. So yeah, we went to Spain for a week. I'm sure you all know. If you watch Pod 2. It was a very good week.
It was amazing.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah. But it's had its ups and downs.
Hey.
See what I did there? Because it was very up and downy. As in like the terrain, the land, like where we went.
Yeah, we were doing 18,000 steps a day. 9,000 of them were uphill.
Yeah.
We couldn't have chose a worse place for the hotel.
Yeah. It was a nice hotel. Jesus Navas was there.
Yeah.
That was
if any of
weird.
you know football, Jesus Navas played for Manchester City. Now he's at Sevilla.
Yeah, as captain
of Sevilla. Spanish national team, everything was like, we were
Won the
just
World
having
Cup.
breakfast opposite him. I was like, what is going on?
He won the World Cup, won the Euros.
And now he's sat having
breakfast with the kicks.
Bacon and pancakes. He was probably like, yo, they do TikTok. Definitely had no idea. Imagine that. Imagine if Navas came up to us.
I was like, guys, I don't want to
Yeah, don't want to bother you.
Don't want to bother you.
I'll be like, it's alright, mate. Wait, what?
It was funny because I was telling you, because I went to this place, we went to Cala Gardana, and I was like, oh, I saw Pepe here. And then like 2 seconds later, you were like,
Jesus Navas.
You said it so like casually as well. You were like, Jesus Navas is behind you. And I was like, yeah, cool. You were like, no, he's behind you.
That was the first day we got there.
Within the first like 2
hour,
hours,
we were having lunch.
We were
and
just
I was like,
eating.
He was just there in his trunks looking like fucking Zeus.
His eyes are unreal, man.
Which is this podcast of falling in love with Jesus Navas.
His eyes are crazy.
Yeah,
you could tell he was a footballer. Just like his whole physique was just like right wing. Everything about
He's
him.
He's a right back now. Right wing. He was a Tory. Everything just screamed Tory.
So good. But Birmingham Airport
touched you.
Yeah.
That's mad.
And I've also emailed them about the litter in my car because I'm almost certain someone else was driving it.
Yeah. Well, you can expand on both of those points actually, because they're both like clickbait. Like, you were touched, and they drove my car.
So I've got a new car recently, and I'm so like protective of it. I always park. I can't park basically. So when I try and park where there's no one there. And we went to Birmingham Airport like 2 a.m. And I was like, got to park my car. Gave them my keys, wrote whatever on a piece of paper, blah blah blah, and then went in for check-in. Checked in. Security guy just fucking touched my ass. You were queuing up. You were putting all your electronics on the till or whatever it is, and then I was going through the security scanner, and I had a mask in my pocket, and that's the only thing I can think of that went off. Order Rambo.
Yeah.
That is the mask. And he was like, oh, can you step over here? And I was like, okay. He was like, I need to pat you down. Starts patting me down and pulls my boxers and my trousers and puts his hand on my ass. Like he grabs both of them, pulls it back, and then goes like that. And I'm like looking at you lot, going like,
I wasn't looking at him though at this point. Like, I didn't even know. Well, I didn't even know you were being searched.
yeah,
I was just like lasered on like getting through. Like, it's scary, isn't it?
because Guion kept taking liquids.
Oh,
gas.
this kid.
He's so annoying.
Guion, I know you're watching this. Guion is so like immune to thinking. He just thinks things will be fine.
Yeah.
Like, we told him, like, you can't bring in more than 100 mils of liquid. And then
he was like, yes.
he was like, yeah, you don't need to tell me twice.
Yeah.
And then I turn around, he's behind me, and he was like, oh no, I've got a litre bottle of sun cream. And I was like, you're an idiot. I was like, put it in the bin. He was like, nah, it's fine. They won't care. I was like, they have these rules for a reason. And they like pulled him aside and had to search him and take it from him and stuff. But he just thinks things will be fine.
I picked him up at his house, and we had a big suitcase, and I was like, I'll make sure you put all your wash bags, everything in here. And he's like, yes. Bro doesn't do it.
Yeah. He didn't. And then
No.
the night before we left, left Spain.
That was the worst one.
Yeah. He just got into bed, and me and Matt were like, you're not going to pack. And he was like, I'll do it when I wake up. Bearing in mind we were waking up at 6 or 5:30 or some shit. He was like, oh, I'll do it when we wake up. And we were like, you're going to forget something. You'll be groggy.
Yeah.
Groggy. You're going to forget some shit. He's like, no, just leave. What do I need to pack? What do I need to pack? What do I need to pack? And then ends up getting to the airport, and he's got like a litre bottle of water. Like something he bought something out there that he just couldn't bring back.
We were in the queue, and I was like, oh, Guion's got his wash bag again. And he was like, yeah, funny. We get to the queue, and he goes, guys, I've got my wash bag. I was like, you deserve this. You actually deserve this.
We were all knackered as well,
Yeah.
and like at this point we'd just given up of caring. I literally just didn't care. I didn't help him. I just walked straight through and just carried on.
We took his phone as well and wallet.
And passport, and I just held them in my hand, and then
5 minutes later, we're like, oh, have you got your passport? And he was like, yes, in my pocket. I was like, where?
No, they just turns around and starts charging back, and I was like, no, I've got it. Bloke's a mess at the airport.
Yeah.
To be fair, he hasn't been away much,
No.
so it's not routine.
But I said
Told
it in the
him.
chat so many times at the airport. We said it so many times. He didn't listen.
And if you haven't been away much, for me, that would make me like hyper focus on getting it right, rather than being so laid back that like just didn't care.
And Menorca Airport. Oh, shout out to that girl.
Yeah, we didn't get a name. A lovely girl came up to us and asked for a picture at the airport at 7 a.m. We were both like, yeah. And then just like...
That was like the first proper time we've been asked for a picture. Because the other time was in Slugger.
One was in a club, yeah. But it was adorable. It was very nice.
Really kind of you. You were so respectful as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know about
respectful, talking like you're Leo DiCaprio.
No, I mean like
you respected my privacy.
No, but I mean like, do you know what I mean? It was just a respectful way about going around.
It was a nice going around. It was a nice conversation or whatever.
But I was nervous.
Were you? Well, you just got hit with nerves like that?
No.
I was just half asleep.
Yeah,
I was like, sure.
In London when.
That's brilliant.
I was really nervous that time.
Okay, basically, we went to London, and as soon as we got off our train from Oxford to London, we were about to get on the tube, and this girl,
very nice girl,
she
was like Lloyd and Matt, or she was like Matt. She was like, oh, or was it how?
I think she probably just said Lloyd and Matt.
Yeah, probably.
We are all, even if it's just me, I'll be called Lloyd and Matt probably.
But it sounded like, in my head anyway, the conversation was started more between us, and then I just didn't say anything.
I think you just overthought it. Basically, she just shouted Lloyd and Matt.
I was so nervous. I
started speaking to her because that's a normal thing to do. She came up and started speaking to us, and Matt walked over. I was already speaking to her. Matt walked over, and like James May again, just sort of stood there staring at her.
I was sort of like, hello,
and just like,
hi, hello, and that's it. I didn't say anything.
Just stared at her like that.
I was in such shock that this happened. I was literally like, what do I say? What do I say? And you even gave me a cue to speak. You drank a water as well, and I just didn't say anything.
Yeah. So I had to quickly swallow it and carry on the conversation.
But I do feel so bad because she was a very nice girl, and I just bottled it, and then I probably looked like a prick. But it was me being just nervous, like caught off guard.
Yeah,
everything.
It's fine. I carried the conversation on behalf of both of us.
But this is why I tried to be confident at the airport. I was like, I'm going to be confident. So confident, We didn't even ask her name or anything about.
I mean, it was like 7 a.m.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like,
no, but as well, it was in departures. Everyone was sat down, and we sort of stood up, and I kind of was like, they all must be thinking like,
who are these cunts?
Who the fuck are these people?
Who are these wannabe little cunts? I didn't ask for this.
No, but she was lovely. Better.
It was lovely.
Yeah. And then coming back to Birmingham Airport, it was like midday. I called up the people and I was like, because you have to call them up, get your car ready. Called them up. My car wasn't in my spot that I parked it in. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe they've had to move it. But I don't know why they would have to move it. But
I see no reason to move it.
Yeah, but why? What's the...
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
And then
it wasn't like they brought it closer to you either.
No,
it was further away.
So I was like, oh, where's my car? And she was like, oh, it's over here. And I got in it. The chair was so far back. And I'm a tall guy. And that chair was so far back. So I was like, that's weird. It was a completely different thing to me. And there was a bottle of Jamaican Sun in the passenger door, which makes me believe that somebody else was driving it and picked up somebody else.
Yeah.
To put that, like, it was in the door.
On the passenger side.
On the passenger side. There was a bottle of Jamaican Sun.
Which is mad.
Someone
drove your car?
Someone drove my car, 100%. And I emailed Birmingham Airport being like, look, I've reason to believe someone drove my car. And they were like, we'll get back to you shortly.
You should just keep on them. Keep harassing them.
I'm gonna email them again.
Get the CCTV of them touching your bum as well, just because I want to use it in a video. I want to use that every chance I get.
It was just a weird feeling. Like, why did he need to do that?
You definitely went stiff instantly.
No.
Not your body, your penis.
That was just, it was a weird feeling. Like, I've all the times been through security, just normal.
Yeah.
So half the time I don't even get patted down, and then that time I just wanted to squeeze it a peek.
But you're more caked up than the last time we went to Birmingham Airport. Probably the same guy. He's like, damn, you got a bit more about you now.
You changed, bit of COVID changed.
Let me get a feel of that.
What else?
What else?
How long were we going for? 20 minutes?
24 minutes.
Jeez.
But we didn't start for about a minute.
Yeah.
I got Q&A that I asked. Q&A section that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Just to get people more involved.
Okay.
And plus, this one's going to be a shorter podcast because it just is going to be. It's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night.
And it's boiling. I've got so much to do as well.
Yeah, you've still got to work. But we just wanted to get it in.
I'm going to London tomorrow. I've got to pack.
Yeah. We'll do the Q&A section. This pod will probably be half an hour or so.
Yeah.
Right, I screenshotted loads, like 5 of them. One thing, you can name more if you want. We'll just have a dialogue. We're going to have a discussion. One thing you want to do in your life, bucket list vibes.
Oh.
There's probably loads.
There's loads. A weird one is I really want to get like a supercar and drive it down the Norwegian motorway.
What colour's your Bugatti?
Bugatti. Sparkling water.
You've said that for a while, to be fair.
Yeah, I have. I don't know if it's done yet, but it's this Norwegian motorway and it goes across several fjords and it's like really expensive bridges, undergrounds, everything, and it looks sick. And I'd love to fly to the north, hire out a supercar, drive down it in 1 or 2 days, and then fly back from the south.
Where would you stay in a hotel or what? You can't sleep in a supercar.
No, but I'd stay in a hotel halfway. Yeah. What about you?
I keep seeing Albania on TikTok as like the new place to go.
Yeah.
And I really, really want to go away again soon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if during the school holidays is the best idea.
I mean, we both work from home now. We literally could get an Airbnb for 2 weeks.
In Albania.
In Albania. The women from Albania are fire.
Why did you have to go so Chad with it? The women are...
No,
bro, you know one chick that you fancy from Albania. You're trying to low-key sneak this on the next.
No, they all are.
You're trying to shout her out low-key. Trying to get a little DM saying, oh my God, I watched the podcast and you said Albanian women were beautiful. I'm going to throw it back on you.
They just are. It's a common theme that I
bro,
always
every
see.
Country has beautiful women.
Albania has it more.
I need to see some statistics, some science behind this. Do you know Robert Pattinson is scientifically the most attractive man in the world? A load of scientists did research, and he's like the most perfect.
They also said I got the smallest penis.
The smallest penis. They wouldn't be wrong. That thing didn't even touch the back of my... I'm joking.
What, bro?
What? They know everything's a joke by now. We're not... We're the sus monsters.
The sus machines.
Are you going to have any guests on your podcast? Love your pod. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah. That does that. That's the answer.
I really would like a Forex trader on.
No.
I would love to.
Why do you want a Forex trader?
Because I am just really interested in that lifestyle. I really am. I don't know what it is.
Fucking DM him on Instagram then. Don't bring him on the pod. Do you know how dumb we are?
Who do you want on a... No, when I say Forex trader, I mean like a big Forex trader, not just like any Forex trader. Like someone that's made like generational wealth from Forex trading. Almost like a Wolf of Wall Street type of vibe. Like one of them.
Jordan Belfort would be a good interview.
Yeah. His voice makes you laugh.
Yeah.
Sell me this pen.
I want to get some actors on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what actors.
Yeah.
Or influencers. I feel like influencers is like the normal standard.
I reckon that's how it'll start.
What influencers?
Yeah, it'll be people in our space.
F1 Hannah.
Come on.
Get F1 Hannah on.
Can talk about...
To apologise for ratio in her. Talk about what? Cars.
Jesus,
about that.
Lloyd.
That's
Turn that down.
I can't do anything with it. If I mute it, it mutes us.
Oh, that was loud.
Just have to answer on my phone.
That was wow loud.
Me and my crush I've been talking to for months kissed last weekend. Now he's ignored me.
City boy.
Let's give us some actual advice.
Yeah.
Like our advice is notoriously
bad
shit. Let's give us some good advice from the boys' side.
Mm-hmm.
He's got what he wanted.
And he left.
And he's thrown you in the trash.
Yeah. Which is sad. If you think about it. But shit happens.
Or...
That's my advice.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Shit
I just said
happens.
let's give him good advice. I don't know, maybe he's... I don't know, because I kissed a girl once.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No,
I don't believe that.
It's fine.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That ain't true.
God's watching this. Shush.
There's no way.
I kissed a girl once. And
biggest cap.
many moons ago. And then I didn't speak to her for a week.
Why?
And then ended up dating.
Yeah, but did you think you were like really
I was
big?
just...
Did
No.
you think you were like, yeah,
No.
I'm not going to do it.
No, I
want to prove a point.
Something... I don't know. It was just like, I want to prove a point. I'm not going to talk to her first. No, it's just like... I don't know, just... What'd you say?
I'm going to gaslight this person real quick.
Why?
Have you spoke to him? Maybe it's your fault.
No, they did speak to me. I just told you I dated them.
Oh, I was talking about this girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were going to gaslight the person I was talking about.
No, I was like, I'm going to gaslight this girl.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe you're ignoring him.
Yeah, maybe it's your fault.
Yeah, your girls are the issue. No,
but I think that is also a thing. Because he might be thinking...
she's ignoring me.
She's ignoring me. Like, why hasn't she... Because unless you have actually texted
Turns out
him,
she's like texting 15 paragraphs.
Exactly.
That you have to expand.
Let's just say she has texted him and he's genuinely ignored her.
He either hated the kiss...
Ooh.
He regrets it because you... Did she say they were good friends? Or am I making that up? Crush. Okay, no, so they weren't good friends. So he either didn't like the kiss, instantly... I don't know if he wouldn't regret it. It just wasn't what he thought it was. Which making her... She's just crying at this point.
Yeah. She's probably...
She's like, fuck. I wanted some hope, guys.
Yeah.
No, I think... I don't know, maybe he's just busy.
How old, do you know how old this person is?
No, she looks about 20. No, like 21, 22.
Okay. You're not really busy at 21.
No. And you're not, but you're also not like young enough to ignore people. Like that's weird.
Yeah, that is quite weird. Maybe, but then it's even weirder sending a text just being like, why are you ignoring me? Because he might be just like, yo, chill. Like, I've got some stuff going on. Like, I'm busy. Like,
yeah, but then surely he has to be self-aware
Actually, no.
enough to understand that
yeah.
it looks bad if you've just kissed and now you're ignoring.
I don't know why I said that because it literally takes 2 seconds to say
Just to reassure
one
someone,
text.
yeah.
Just to be like, yo, I'm busy.
Yeah. Just be like, oh, sorry, I haven't messaged you or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't get the wrong end of the idea. I feel like that's what boys do or should do, is spend a lot of time reassuring girls. Because girls overthink more than boys.
Yeah.
Okay, last question.
Yep.
This is good for you. Weirdest holiday memory from growing up. So don't do one about shitting yourself. But it's just like a weird memory. Do you have any weird ones? I remember two dads fighting at a caravan park when I was about 5. And that was the first time I saw a fight.
What about the fight we saw the other day?
Oh, that was a good... That was
a good fight.
No fists were thrown, but it was a passionate, angry rant in Spanish.
It's shame
I was so stiff.
Well, you and Guillaume were looking at me. I could see the whole thing. And it was just like an argument happened. Like, so there was subject A and subject B.
Both middle-aged Spanish men.
Yeah, and B walked up to A and just started shouting at him. And A just looked like he had no clue why. He was sort of just like...
Yeah, and just no interest in shouting back.
Yeah, he was like... He did not shout back either.
He just said, I'm on holiday.
No, he didn't say it that time. The first initial thing, he just didn't say anything. He was just like...
What's going on?
Yeah, he was like... And then he went like this. He was just like... He just went, go away.
There's kids everywhere as well.
Kids everywhere.
At breakfast.
Yeah. Who has that energy, bro?
Yeah,
it's like
9 a.m.
Yeah. And then he comes back again from nothing, just shouting so loud. And then he stands up and goes, I'm on vacation.
In English.
In English.
The only part that was in English.
And then there was a dad from another table who just picked up subject B and turned him around. Absolute violation, but it was beautiful to watch. He deserved it. I think he got thrown out the hotel.
I don't know. He just wandered off and his wife was chasing after him.
Yeah, crazy stuff. That was scenery, bruv.
It was.
That was the last day. It was a great way to end the holiday. That was the last breakfast we had.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ready. Was Jesus there?
No, I think Jesus left on Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You tracked his progress.
I took an Apple tracker and just chucked it in his wallet, bro.
Right. Should we finish it? Because your camera keeps fucking playing out.
Sorry.
Episode 3 of The Lonely Boy Hours. Checking out. See you in a month.
Checking out as usual.
See you in a month.
No, we'll
we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Maybe a week.
Maybe a week. Fucking hell.
What's the temperature next week?
Yeah. We got a friends, parents, civil party thing.
Is that this weekend? Next weekend?
Next Saturday. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. But yeah. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe.
Oh.
What should they comment?
They should comment grey clock.
Are you just looking around my room again?
Yeah.
Grey clock.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, grey clock if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify,
thank you so much.
Just follow us, leave us a 5-star review or 4 or 3.
No,
or
5-star. Leave a 5-star
whatever you
review.
think, but 5.
5-star.
5 or 7 years bad luck. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, everyone. Peace.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Love you.